A new sea is waiting. And this time, the enemies are far more dangerous. The first look at Season 2 shows that the journey of Monkey D. Luffy is about to become bigger, darker, and full of surprises. New villains are rising from the shadows. Powerful Marines are chasing the Straw Hats, and a secret group is already planning chaos across the seas. The small pirate crew that once fought simple enemies will now face threats that could destroy entire kingdoms. But the biggest question is, are Luffy and his crew truly ready for what is coming next? Season 1 ended with a powerful moment. After defeating Arlong, Luffy and his crew finally proved that they are not just dreamers sailing the sea. Each member of the Straw Hat crew had their own reason to join Luffy's journey. Zoro wanted to become the greatest swordsman in the world. Nami wanted freedom from her painful past. Usopp dreamed of becoming a brave warrior of the sea. Sanji wanted to find the legendary All Blue. Together, they formed a crew that was strong not just because of their skills, but because of their trust in each other. The victory over Arlong was more than just another fight. It showed the world that a new pirate crew had arrived, a crew that would never abandon their friends. When Luffy placed his straw hat on Nami's head and promised to help her, it became one of the most emotional moments of the entire story. That scene proved that Luffy is not just chasing treasure. He is chasing freedom for himself and for the people he cares about. But while the Straw Hats were celebrating their victory, the world around them was already starting to move. The Marines had begun to notice Luffy's growing reputation. His bounty made him a target for powerful hunters. And somewhere in the shadows, dangerous people were already watching his journey. Pirates who rule entire regions of the sea, secret groups that control events from behind the curtain. The peaceful adventures of East Blue were only the beginning. The first look at Season 2 makes it clear that the story is now moving toward the Grand Line, the most dangerous sea in the world. This is the place where legendary pirates are born and where many dreams are destroyed. The Grand Line is unpredictable, filled with strange weather, powerful enemies, and islands unlike anything the crew has ever seen before. Entering this sea means the Straw Hats will no longer be fighting small enemies. Every battle could decide their future. For Luffy, this journey is the true start of his dream. Becoming the Pirate King means conquering the Grand Line. The same sea once ruled by the legendary Gall D. Roger, but reaching that level will not be easy. The first look hints that new enemies are already waiting on the path ahead. Some of them are pirates with terrifying powers, while others are Marines who see Luffy as a dangerous threat to the world. The crew itself is also changing. Their bond is growing stronger with every challenge they face. Zoro continues to push his limits as a swordsman. Nami's intelligence and navigation skills are becoming more important as the seas grow more dangerous. Usopp slowly begins to show moments of courage, even when fear tries to stop him. And Sanji proves again and again that his loyalty to the crew is unbreakable. What makes this journey exciting is that every island brings a completely new adventure. No two places are the same in the world of One Piece. Some islands hide powerful secrets, while others are trapped in conflicts that only someone like Luffy can solve. The Straw Hats never plan to become heroes, but their actions often change the lives of the people they meet. Season 2 is not just about bigger fights. It is about the world opening up in ways the crew never expected. The seas are wider, the enemies are stronger, and the dreams of the Straw Hats are being tested like never before. Every step forward brings them closer to the Grand Line, but also closer to dangers that could break weaker pirates. And if the first look is giving us a hint of what's coming, then the next stage of Luffy's adventure might be the moment where the Straw Hat Pirates truly begin their legend. Asterisk, the moment the Straw Hat crew begins their journey toward the Grand Line. The world around them starts to change. The seas are no longer simple, and the enemies they will face are no longer small pirates looking for quick treasure. Hidden deep within the shadows of the world is a powerful and secret organization that is slowly preparing for something much bigger. This group is known as Baroque Works, and if the first look of Season 2 is any hint, their presence will change everything for Luffy and his crew. Baroque Works is not just a group of pirates sailing the sea. It is a well-organized criminal network that works in complete secrecy. Most people in the world do not even know who the real leader of this organization is. The members follow strange code names instead of real identities, and every mission they carry out is part of a much larger plan. Each agent is powerful in their own way, and together they form a dangerous force capable of controlling events across entire kingdoms. What makes Baroque Works truly frightening is their leader, a man who hides behind power and intelligence. This man is known as Crocodile. Unlike the enemies Luffy has faced before, Crocodile is not reckless or emotional. He is calm, patient, and always thinking several steps ahead. While other villains fight with brute strength, Crocodile wins battles through planning and manipulation. His influence reaches far beyond simple pirate battles. Crocodile's power alone makes him one of the most dangerous enemies in the world. His mysterious sand abilities allow him to control the battlefield in ways that normal fighters cannot. With a single movement, he can turn the ground into dry sand and leave his enemies powerless. Fighting someone like this will push Luffy further than he has ever been pushed before. The cheerful pirate who once laughed in the face of danger will now face an opponent who does not underestimate anyone. But Crocodile does not work alone. The agents of Baroque Works each have their own strange personalities and unique fighting styles. Some are clever strategists who enjoy creating chaos from behind the scenes. Others are powerful fighters who take pride in completing dangerous missions. Their goal is always the same: carry out the orders of their mysterious leader and move the organization one step closer to its hidden objective. Season 2 hints that this organization may already be spreading its influence across the world. Islands that appear peaceful on the surface may actually be trapped in secret conflicts. It's caused by Baroque Works. Kingdoms could be manipulated without even realizing who is behind the chaos. This makes the journey of the Straw Hats far more complicated than simple adventures. Sometimes the enemy is not standing directly in front of them. Sometimes the enemy is hiding far away, pulling the strings. For Luffy, this kind of threat is completely different from anything he has faced before. He has always relied on his instincts and his powerful fighting spirit. But facing an enemy like Crocodile means stepping into a battle of intelligence and patience. Crocodile's plans could already be in motion long before the Straw Hats even realize they are involved. The first look at Season 2 suggests that the Straw Hats might soon cross paths with people connected to this secret organization. Some of these characters may appear as friends at first, while others may reveal their true intentions later. Trust will become an important part of the story, because in a world controlled by hidden groups, it is difficult to know who is truly on your side. At the same time, the danger of Baroque Works creates an exciting new direction for the story. The Straw Hats are no longer just sailing from island to island looking for adventure. They are slowly entering a much larger conflict that could affect entire nations. Every choice they make could place them deeper into the plans of powerful enemies. What makes this even more interesting is how Luffy reacts to threats like this. He has never been the type of pirate who worries about secret plans or complicated strategies. If someone is hurting innocent people, Luffy will stand in their way without hesitation. That fearless attitude is exactly what makes him dangerous to organizations like Baroque Works. Season 2 is slowly building the idea that the world of One Piece is much bigger than it first appeared. Powerful pirates, secret groups, and hidden agendas are all moving at the same time. And right in the middle of it all is a young pirate with a straw hat who refuses to back down from anyone. If the first look is telling us anything, it is that the battle between the Straw Hats and the forces of Baroque Works may become one of the most important moments of their entire journey. And once that conflict begins, the adventure of the Grand Line will never be the same again. Asterisk, by the time the Straw Hats fully enter the Grand Line, every island they visit becomes a test of their strength, wits, and loyalty. Unlike the relatively calm seas of East Blue, the Grand Line is unpredictable. Storms can appear out of nowhere. Islands can vanish behind dangerous whirlpools, and enemies can strike without warning. The first look at Season 2 already hints at these dangers, showing glimpses of islands filled with mystery, bizarre weather patterns, and civilizations unlike anything the crew has seen before. This is a world where every adventure has higher stakes. Every choice could mean life or death. The story of Season 2 is not just about battles, but about growth. Luffy is learning what it truly means to be a captain.